Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me from the other microphone now? Hell yeah. Nice. Sorry about that. I swear, every time Windows does an update, there's always an issue, and I don't know why. I don't know what their deal is with that. It's so stupid. Anyway, let's get back into it then. So sorry about that, guys. Also, welcome, Designated Sally. I'm so glad that you have followed me and that you're here to hang out with us. That makes me super happy. It just sucks that your first experience is a little scuffed. I do apologize there. Anyway, we have our friend Hobby here for our very first submission. They wrote only one new work for this week, and it's their mermaid. Um, I was saying that normally I would be worried about like boobies showing, but there's no nipples on them, so I think it's okay. Uh, got a nice pose here coming out of the ocean. Got some focal blur as well, so all the focus is on the maid subject. Looks awesome. A lot of detail in the hair, and of course, all the scales and whatnot look super good. Did an awesome job. I was saying earlier, since you guys couldn't hear me, I always want to do like mermaid, but I always get like this like really ambitious idea for like a mermaid that's like has some more like fish or like jellyfish or octopus attributes, and I start to sketch them out, and then it just like ends up as like another like sketch that just kind of sits on my hard drive. So maybe one of these days I'll actually I'll do it on stream, and that way you guys can hold me accountable and be like, oh, don't give up, keep going. Yeah, she does have similar colors to Ariel. That's for sure. I mean, mermaids are also supposed to be like kind of scary. They also like eat people, so they're not all super nice. But anyway, that was the artwork that was submitted by Hobby. They are super cool. They do a lot of. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. So like the when I was thinking about doing a mermaid, I was thinking about doing it like not so much that they have like human colored skin. They have like patterns, like a lot of like deep sea fish and stuff like that. You know how they usually have like either like some sort of like stripy pattern or like multiple colors on them, that kind of thing. That would be super cool. I noticed she also doesn't have any like she doesn't have any gills or anything either. Like I would have put gills on it, but this is Hobbies artwork, and I'm not here to like criticize or anything. I think they still did an awesome job. They always do great work. Um, but yeah, they do a lot of art shares. They're super nice. So make sure you follow them. Make sure that you interact with them. Yeah, that would go hard. A horror mermaid. Yes. All right, let's go back. All right. So we've got Nixie here is our next submission that we have. They're super cool as well. They've been pretty new to submitting on these art posts, and always is awesome work. It says, Okie dokie, here I go. These are my last. I wonder if there's more on. Ooh, there's more on this page too. Okay, so let's see. Let's check this one out first. Yeah, it is. It is super sick. So it reminds me of the Stygian Zenogre armor in Monster Hunter World. So that's definitely a plus because that's like one of the coolest looking armors that they have in the game for sure. But yeah, it looks awesome. The mane is like super super cool because it's like high contrast on the brings all the interest to the upper part of the body where like the helmet and whatnot is, and then it's got like the really cool like single visor eyes, which was like really really popular in like 90s 2000s like anime for like mecha. So I think that's really cool. It like reminds me of oh, what is it called? Damn, I can see it. Oh, Tekkaman Blade like had like the cool like V-shaped visor things going on the mecha, so that's pretty awesome. So let's look at the other one here. And I don't speak Spanish, so I don't quite know exactly what this says here. But it's really cool. We got a cool action scene of them like leaping. Looks like they're like some sort of like either like superhero or like anti-hero, like vigilante type. Yeah, I know, right? How's it going, Alpha? Glad you're here. Glad that I got things going so you guys could hang out with me on stream. Like, I was so frustrated yesterday. I really, really fucking hate Windows Update. Like every single time, it always messes things up. Like for instance, today I had to plug in like a different mic because like my headset mic just like wasn't working for reasons. So super super exciting, fun times. I love every second of it. Like it's great. Well, anyway, that was all the well, what's crazy too is this mic I just plugged in is actually my better mic, but I hadn't been using it because I don't have like an arm yet, so it kind of sits in like an awkward spot. But hell, if it's working, I guess I'll just keep using it. Um, yeah, so that was everything from Nixie here. They are awesome. Let's see, they have commissions open. I'm also dying of allergies still, guys, so don't mind me. So yeah, check them out. Give them lots of love on all of their work. Actually, you know what? I forgot to like and retweet that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, they're super chill, super cool. They do awesome artwork. I love it. Let's go on to our next one here. We have at Lou Sims the second here. If you guys want to go and check them out, they are a traditional artist, which I have massive respect every single time for traditional art because I can't really do it anymore. Well, I could if I had the patience, but I just don't. I find myself like trying to click the top of the paper to do like undo, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is a piece of paper. I'm a whole ass. Like, so they wrote, thanks for the art share. The first two are OCs I made. The first being an unnamed vampire, and my OC Rua is the bunny suit of Voorhees. The last two are fan art of Icarus from Heaven's Lost Property, and a fan art of Grace O'Malley, an actual pretty cool pirate captain. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. I love it. Yeah, this is super cool here. We got this fancy vampire lady hanging out, probably with her goblet of some fresh blood to sip on. Like the dress design. I like that they've got like a nice, like ornate chair. Looks great. Again, been a long ass time since I've drawn like on paper, so. Oh, got this one's the bunny suit Jason Voorhees like character here. That would actually be terrifying if it wasn't even like a female character. It was just Jason Voorhees in a bunny suit. with the mask and the ears and everything. I would laugh my ass off. That would be so cool. Like if he was still all like zombified and everything, like how he's all like gross and like rotted. But Jason is my favorite horror like killer character because he's just so fucking brutal and kind of just simple, really. Like there's nothing like nothing complex about the guy. So, but yeah, this is really cool. I like the idea of taking different things and combining them together. I wonder if they used like a random generator to come up with the idea for this. You know, for different like OCs and stuff. Because I know Sam Does Art has a one where you can pause on it, and then it'll give you different like pieces of like a character to make. I might actually try to do that on stream one of these days. I'm gonna wait for him to release a new one, and then we'll see if we can make something cool out of it, like a cool OC. And then it says the last two are the fan art ones. So got this right here. I haven't seen this anime that they're talking about here. Does anybody know if it's on Crunchyroll? It's called let's see, Heaven's Lost Property. Hold on, we had the power of Google. Heaven's Lost Property. Oh, it's a comedy series. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, it's kind of older, isn't it? Oh, it is on Crunchyroll. Okay. Hell yeah. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of Excel Saga. You said it was really funny. Oh, it was never finished. That sucks. Well, maybe I'll check it out. I haven't watched a good comedy anime in a while. I mean, I guess like the most recent one, it's not really a comedy, but it has a lot of comedy, and it is the Dandadan, which I fucking love. So I love funny anime. Whenever it's funny, it's like absolutely hilarious. But yeah, they did a great job with this fan art here. I love the hatching in the eyes and everything. Looks really good. They got like the uwu eyes going on, maybe a little vacant, perhaps. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen the anime yet, so I don't even know. Yeah, give me your weenie. I was dying, like just in that first episode. I was like, "This is amazing." And then this one is the Grace O'Malley, which is like an actual pirate captain. So that's cool. Let's look that up real quick so I know exactly what they're talking about. Oh Grace O'Malley pirate. Oh, oh damn. Let's see. We got the wiki here. Also known as Grace O'Malley, was the head of the O'Malley dynasty in the west of Ireland and the daughter of, I don't even know how to say some of these names. Upon her father's death, she took over active leadership of the lordship by land and sea, despite having a brother. Um, and she was married to this other guy. And oh my god, these names are ridiculous. I cannot pronounce any of them. No offense to anybody that's like Irish, but I really don't want to butcher these. Brought her greater wealth and influence, reportedly owning as much as 1,000 head of cattle and horses. In 1593, when her sons and her half brother, blah blah blah, were taken captive by English governor, O'Malley sailed to England to petition for the release. She formally presented a request to Queen Elizabeth I at her court. Oh my god, there's a lot here. There's a lot going on. Anyway, she ended up being a pirate. Anyway, hey Jupiter, how's it going? Glad you could make it. I was just looking up the historical lore of this character. Apparently, they're an actual pirate captain, which is cool. So yeah, they did a fan art of them. That's awesome. I love some history too, especially when it's like cool history, like not like boring shit like American history, which sucks. Anyway, that was everything from Lewis Sims II. Make sure you follow them. They do have commissions open as well. So if you want to support them and support their art journey, make sure to grab some commissions from them. And yeah, I hope they keep posting in here. I love seeing their work. So let's go to our next one here. We got Pansy. Yeah. So Pansy wrote, Kid weeks 2 here. We're gonna have fun with them. We'll be posting them on here after I post them on my Twitter over the week. Nice. Yeah, is Pansy. Pansy's awesome. Holy crap, you got a bunch under here too. Nice. We'll have to go through all of them. I love it. Yeah, I love this. I love the red outfit that you've got him in here. This one's Kiko, right? Yeah. Ooh, that would be hot. Yeah, we definitely need to give Havoc a dress like that. Aiko, I'm sorry. Kika's the kitty one, right? Ooh, yeah, red eyes would be pretty hot. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, Kika's kid. Gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense. That tracks. But yeah, this is awesome. Got really solid pose. The composition's really done really well, of course, for traditional. Looks like I don't even see any hint of like erasing, so it looks like you just nailed it like pretty much right away. So it looks awesome. Ooh, a werewolf. Should be woofing at night. Ooh, this one's cool. I like this. I like this like Halloween themed like dude here. Like this is pretty awesome. And we got like looks like a vampire with fire powers. That's pretty sick. I like that. Let's see. Let's go to the next one here. That was a raffle winner. Nice, nice. Hell yeah! I'm excited to do the raffle for Jupiter on Tuesday. I would have I would have done it on Monday, but I totally forgot it was Memorial Day, so have to go visit some family. But yeah, yeah, I love this one of Kenta. She's just like hanging out in like a sassy like model pose. I love this. I love this character. Like I love the red on red with the black. It looks awesome. Every single time I see this character, it's awesome. All right, let's go to the next one here. So it says you got the alien twins I and Z. So this must be I here. She is a fan fave. Yep, yep, definitely. I see why. I enjoyed drawing her too. Sorry, I'm like all over the place today. But yeah, we got this super cute character here. We got the little fang in the mouth, which is always ultra cute. I love it. You can definitely see the personality of the character in the pose and everything. A and Z is how they're said. Cool. So this is A. Nice. And the next one is Z. Z looks like they're a little bit like, more quiet, more like, refined, like kind of keep to themselves is what like the vibe that I'm getting from this one here. but you can definitely tell that they're siblings because, of course, they both have like similar features. So yeah, it looks awesome. I love it. Yeah, you did a really good job. Especially like the loose, comfy looking like clothes also helps to emphasize the fact that they are shy. So you did an awesome job. Let's go back out of that and go back. I think I saw another one. Yep, here we go. All right, we have Miki, the tomboy bear and twin sister of Aiko, kid of Pensy and Kika. Ooh, this is so cute. I love this. I love tomboy characters. And the bear ears are like the cutest fucking thing. Like, and the little tiny tail. I just noticed that back there, the little puff. Also, the abs, though. God damn. I choose the bear of the wood. Yeah. Can dudes also pick bears in the woods? Because I would also in this scenario. Yeah, I love this. This character is so cute. You should definitely you should throw this character in for the next raffle. By the way, guys, I'm gonna throw up another post for that so we can get a winner for the next raffle. So make sure that you guys throw your OCs on that, and it's gonna be, of course, like randomized. I found like a spinning wheel thing. I just upload all the images and I spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on is whoever wins. If you've won previously, though, I'm going to spin it again. That way, it's fair for everybody, and everybody gets a chance. So, but yeah, this was all Pensy's work that they submitted. Pensy is amazing, as you guys can tell. Um, Super cool, super nice. One of the most like warm people that I've met on the internet, and I appreciate the hell out of them. So all right, let's go to our next submissions here. We have DJ Delta Art doing a wheel to pick my winner right now. Nice. Thank you for mentioning me. I'm also running from Good Art slowly, so I guess they're running out of their artwork. So I don't know what I will be able to show something next time. So guys, if you don't have anything new, it's totally okay to go back and either submit things that are older, so we can see like your art journey, like where you began and where you are now, or if you just have like some sketching or just like any sort of ideas, you know, you can submit whatever you want. So don't worry about whether it's like brand new or not, because it's always cool to see where people started and how they've like progressed since then. But yeah, this is really cool. They're like coming out of like some spooky woods here. Got lots of details going on here. I really like I like the hatching around the eyes here. And they look like they've been traumatized too by like the way the eyes are. They're like, oh shit, I was not supposed to go in there at night, and now I've seen some shit. So yeah, yeah, this is awesome. You can definitely tell that they're walking forward too because they have the foreshortening with the legs here, which is fantastic. You got the posing itself, like in the arms, is like really shows that they've been either scared or that they are sneaking. So they did a great job. Go to the next one here. Got this like super crazy night thing going on here. Kind of looks like a combination of the armor that Guts wears in Berserk, and it also kind of looks like maybe just kind of like a either like a Warhammer type thing going on here, or there's like another character here that has like a similar helmet to this. But anyway, this is like extremely detailed. Looks like they put a lot of work into it. I think this would look cool if they were to go back and maybe color it like digitally or paint over the background here and make this background kind of like a stained glass with like different colors. It would really help like yeah, help the this character here pop out from the background. But yeah, they put a ton of work into this. Let's go to our next one here. Oh, I love the I love the shojo sparkles and hearts in the background. That's that's so awesome. This is a really cool character. It looks like they might be like some sort of like bird type character here. Some wings. Imagine the music for it. Yeah. Yeah, this is awesome. I love that the fact that the shading's a lot lighter in this one also like shows off that they're a more warm and open, friendly personality. Reminds me of Harvey's. Yeah, yeah, yep. I like this one too. This is really cool. Like I don't do a lot of like landscapes myself, so it's always difficult here. But they did like a really good job with it. Got this like giant like angler fish, like crazy like I don't know if it's like an actual cave or it is actually like in the water right now. Either way, it's really cool. I love the three eyes on it. Very eldritch. And then we got this cool like armored cloaked figure coming in. Maybe they command this like giant like sea monster, bringing it up onto land. This could also be sand here too. And then we got like a crumbling, decayed like cityscape back here, which is really cool. Yeah, Link would totally go into that game. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. But yeah. I miss old school Legend of Zelda. I haven't played any of the new ones, so maybe one of these days I'll pick it up if I have some disposable income. Yeah, I don't know why. Like I don't like I'm not like super into it for some reason. Like the last one that I actually bought was Wind Waker, and that was a while ago. I was playing it on my Wii U, and I don't know. I just couldn't keep my interest in it for some reason. There's nothing like wrong with the games by any means. It's just doesn't catch me for some reason. But anyway, uh, that was everything from DJ Delta Art. Make sure that you support them, give them lots of love, and yeah, like open world for me, like as much as I love the idea of an open world, I kind of like I think because I have ADHD, like I don't have a direction to go, so like I just end up wandering around until I get like horrendously lost and then I'm like I don't know what to do. Or I wander into a place I'm not supposed to be and I get my ass kicked like in the JoJo meme where they're like drinking the wine. Yeah, that's when I walked into a high level area by accident. I do that in Fallout every goddamn time I play the game. I'm like, oh, what's over here? And it's a giant fucking rad scorpion that like rock bottoms me and spits on me and like, steals my girl. So anyway, yeah, make sure you support DJ Delta Art here. I want to see more artwork from them, and hope that they're having a good time doing their artwork. Oh, yeah, it's your turn, Designated Sally. Here we go. Hell yeah. You wrote, thank you for the art share. The first piece is characters from Doro Hidoro. Second piece is an ink drawing of Spike from Cowboy Bebop, and the last two are concept characters for my comic project. Usually, any drawings represented like this are usually concept art. Yeah, I love your artwork. Like, it's so good. Like, this is amazing. Do you, are these done traditionally as well? Damn. Just crazy patience. I don't have the patience to do this anymore. But yeah, I love this. Like, it's so good. Love all the details, the color choices. I love the different tones in the skin. Looks awesome. Let's go to the next one here. We got a man ass man Spike Spiegel here. Whatever happens, happens. I love Cowboy Bebop. As cool as Spike is, he's actually not my favorite character. I think I like I don't know, as I've gotten older, I kind of identify with Jet more. I was always sad that I could never cosplay Spike cuz like I am the same height as Spike, but I'm not built like a noodle. Like I'm not at all. Like I'm my legs have a lot of mass to them, so there's no way in hell I could squeeze myself into any of that. So, but yeah, this is awesome. Like the cross hatching is like bananas. Like that's like some hellacious patience. Um, do you like so when you do your cross hatching here, do you do like a pencil sketch, like an outline of where like the shadow work is, and then do like the hatching with like your pen and then erase with the pencil? I'm just kind of guessing here. Oh yeah, I love that too. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I was just thinking like if I were to approach this, I would probably do like really light pencil, like around like where the shadows were gonna be, and then I would do like the hatching with the pen and then erase the pencil away. Yeah, this is awesome. I really, really love how you made his hair actually look like hair and made it like 3D. Like you can tell like where the shapes and stuff are. It's really good. Yeah. This just is crazy. I don't know. My favorite Spike moment is still where like they call him vicious on that ice planet and he just beats the shit out of everybody. He's like, "I'll show you vicious." The movie was really cool too. Actually, I it'd be super awesome if they either like did some new episodes or they had some new characters maybe in the same like universe. Um, I know there's another anime out right now that actually does take place in the same universe. I just can't remember what it's called. It's like
Oh, is it the Tuesday?
yeah, it's something like Tuesday or something. Oh, was Lazarus also in the same universe? I really want to see Lazarus, but I don't have the streaming platform for it. So yeah, because he's so wiggly. Chase scenes with like so Spike is like the cooler like version of like Vash running around because Vash is also super like wiggly and doing like crazy dodges, but not actually like fighting back. Like Spike is the one that actually has like, you know, it doesn't care about like shooting somebody. So, oh my god, I'm so excited for the next season of the new Trigon. Wow, these are really cool. Do you do the blue pencil like traditional comic work? So when you ink it, the blue doesn't show up like when you use like a scanner or At least that's how it used to be done, like back in the day. Okay. Yeah, because there was I was obsessed with like comic art for like a long time. Like I used to draw like Spawn and Spider Man and like Jim Lee, like Batman and things like that. Doesn't smudge like graphite. Ah, that makes sense. But yeah, I love these. These are so cool. Definitely got like the kind of like the 80s, early 90s like vibe going on with this guy back here and this one. And this one, I love this like devious face. Like this is so good. Oh my god, my cat's running around like a madman. Yeah, these are so good. Like I definitely invokes a lot of stuff. Like this looks kind of like almost like a an Akira kind of face we got going on down here, or like a maybe like a Fist of the North Star character that's like not as shitty. And then we got this like Chad ass dude just like mogging like hell like right here. Manly man. Yeah, I love all your expression. Your expression work is fantastic. So, do you have like are you actually going to do like a full out story with any of these characters? But I would love to read like, whatever you're working on when you're done with it. Hell yeah, you'll have to keep me in the loop. I definitely want to read it. All right, so that was everything from Designated Sally. As you can tell, they're an amazing comic book artist here. Make sure you support them. They also have commissions. I'll keep that in mind actually too when I have some money. Yup, yup. It's a Jonathan Young cover of the song they play when Gohan's fighting Cell. All right, let's move on to the next here. By the way, Designated, I really hope that you keep posting in these art chairs. I will keep showing the world your art along with everybody else, of course. So we've got SJM next here. Got this nice little scene of their character here hanging out. I need to like message them and be like, hey, is this character a raccoon character? Because I keep thinking that it is, and I don't want to like say it wrong. When I cook, it always smells fishy. Keeping my face up here. Oh, it says raccoon right across the goddamn top. Holy shit, I'm an asshole. Nealon, the raccoon in his house. Wow. Damn. Use your eyes to read, Aniki. What is wrong with you? Yeah, exactly. I was looking at all the like details and everything. So yes, we've confirmed this. This is a raccoon character. Guess he must be vain or something. He is just chilling on his couch looking at himself in the mirror. Don't read good. I don't read words none. Yeah, yeah, we could just call it self love. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a more wholesome it's a more wholesome interpretation than vanity, so maybe he's giving himself a motivational pep talk because he's like a raccoon. He's like, you're gonna get so much trash today, and it's gonna be delicious and amazing, and nobody's gonna catch you because you're the best. Let's go to our next one here. Ooh, we got like a digital nice outside scene. Little house with like a terrace. This is really cute. I love this. Yeah, he just knows he's awesome. Mirror gazing is Freya magic, so they're reminding themselves it's trash can and not trash cannot. Nice. Yeah, this is really pretty. This looks like a really. This looks like it'd be like a really cozy house to live in. It's kind of got like some like slightly like Mediterranean vibes to it, maybe a little bit here with like some of the architecture, especially with this like rounded window here with the arch. Yeah, it's true. It could be. Yeah, they did a really good job. I never, I never actively go out of my way to just draw architecture, so pat themselves on the back for doing this here. Some nice shadow work. Looks great. I love how warm all the colors are and vibrant they are. And also, like the use of like the cream color here is really good, like composition wise, as like the focal point of the image. Ooh, we got like a foggy like cliff kind of thing going on here, very like atmospheric. It'd be cool if there was like some sort of like maybe like cloaked figure or something like right here, like coming like barely visible in the fog, like an upward angle at him. Like that would be super cool. Like if you just did like almost like a triangle composition like here. Yes, yes, I could see that. Hell yeah. Good job. Very spooky, very atmospheric. I love it. And we got a raging volcano. Hell yeah. This is totally like a Gurren Lagann like background when they're like, "Who the hell do you think I am?" And it's like exploding in the background. I'm not totally biased on exploding volcanoes for any particular reason. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Premiere. Yep. I love Premiere too. I love how our one friend was like, Premiere isn't gay, and then they kissed, and he's like, okay. It's like, dude, they've been boyfriends the whole time. He's been ignoring that bikini girl like every time she tries to talk to him. And also, like, Leo's like, he's cute. So yeah. So, anyways, that was everything from SJM. Make sure you check them out. Go ahead and make sure that you follow them, like and retweet their work, support them on their art journey. I always see them post online a lot, so I always try to make sure that I give them some likes and some visibility and whatnot. All right, our next one here we have After B Animates. I hope I'm saying that right. I said, thanks for tagging me, dude. Here's some art I am so proud of. So we got their Detective OC here. This is one of the ones they actually submitted for the raffle. So maybe eventually we'll get them to be one of the characters selected in the wheel. We'll just see how it goes. Freeze, dirtbag! You're coming with me. I don't know. I just imagine that he's like super manly. I don't know why I gave him a southern accent. He probably, he's kind of got like the semi sheriff, like southern sheriff ish vibes here with his like Mega Man arm, which is pretty awesome. So it's like he's also got like a bionic eye here where he had it replaced after he got wrecked. Love it. I love the foreshortening. I love the rain. Yeah, yeah, it's like kind of like a. It'd be cool if it was like one of the like a noir sci-fi like western or whatever. Like what are they called? The spaghetti westerns, something like that. Yeah, definitely Pensy. He's manly. Cleaner version of Blade Runner. Yep, yep. Let's go to our next one here. Ooh, this is cool. You can see that this character's got some attitude going on here. I love the different colored sleeves. That's really cool to make sure that it's like asymmetrical, so the entire composition of the entire character composition, blah 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 blah. Sorry, I can't speak. Is not too symmetrical and boring. It adds some more interest. I love the the texture pattern they have over the background gives it a lot of interest. And then of course you've got your cooler colors in the background versus your warmer colors in the foreground. So it really helps the character pop. Westerns equal samurai movies. Yep. Ooh, we got like a has-been hotel insert here. The Speed Demon, the fastest race car driver in hell. Hell yeah. I love has-been hotel and hell of a boss. It's always fun to do characters and try to take that style and like insert it into the world. Looks like they did a pretty awesome job here to me with that. They got like the style of eyes that they usually have on the higher ranking demons here. So that's really cool. Looks like they've got like almost like either like some kind of like a skeletal design or maybe like some spikes on them. Like even the car headlights kind of have like the demon shape for the eyes. And I don't know if this is supposed to be like this, but these kind of look like little ghosts like peeking around like it's like a decal, which is really cute. I think it's just supposed to be lights that are like inset, but to me it kind of looks like some like really cute ghost heads. Yeah, I love this. I also like never draw vehicles, so congrats on that. Like keep it up. Like if you can nail that, you're awesome. Yeah, yeah, like Kurt Russell and what is it called?
That's something.
What?
That's something.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it either. Shit. Well, anyway, it's in that one Tarantino movie where he's like the stunt man that's also like a murderer, so. And then they've got a new design for Spider Man here. The Spodermans. I gave Spider Man bigger eyes because I didn't like how bored Spidey looked when he was swinging, and I made the web pattern a bit wider for as for Peter, I gave him a spectacular inspired outfit and gave him glasses, the ultimate Spidey haircut, and I got rid of his pale skin. Nice. So they took like different elements from each of like the Spider-Man series and combined them together. That's always like a really cool like art exercise is to take something that's already existing and either combine it or give it like your own twist. So that's awesome. Ooh, we got some more down here. It says, I'm not done yet. I didn't hear no bell ring. So we've got Doc Ock here. This time I gave Otto a brighter outfit. I changed the red lights to yellow, and I made the harness for his arms a bit smaller. I also gave him a different hairstyle. Yeah, Doc Ock definitely needed a new like haircut because like his haircut is always awful in the comics. It's like some awful like bowl cut or something terrible like that. So yeah, that is definitely an upgrade there. The yellow lights look like he might have a little bit like more control over his arms, like they aren't necessarily controlling him. Maybe there's like an equilibrium, a balance between the two. So that's really cool. I like this. Yeah, he does have the Carl Urban frown. I like it. That's awesome. Ooh, we got another one here. Diesel, Hellborn Racer, leader of Bone Shakers. So this guy's like in like a muscle car kind of like gang looks like here. Also in Hell has a very similar. I wonder if he's actually part of the previous guys like a car gang or something like that in Hell. I love the pipes he's got coming off his back here. Super cool mask. Yeah, I love this. This is awesome. Let's go to our next one here. All right, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so we've got a Invincible and Has Been a Hotel crossover here. We've got Mark as an Angel Viltrumite hybrid. Of course, you know, his superhero name is Invincible. And this alternate universe, Mark is an exorcist angel and a superhero. Well to have well to heaven at least, but in reality he's a monster like his father. Then he soon realizes that he's been killing thousands of demons even if they didn't do anything wrong. Mark had a nasty fight with his mom and dad about them killing so many sinners. So Mark became a fallen angel and now he works at the Hasbin Hotel to make up for all of his actions. At least he's got new friends to help him out. Cool. So they did a good job of like fitting like the two IPs together and then blending the story for him to have a reason to be like at the hotel and whatnot. So that's awesome. And we got the cool little like inverted negative like halo going on here. So that's pretty awesome. They did a really good job of taking something that's already an established IP and giving them their own twist. Nitro, the Nitrogen Demon. I like the font they have going on here with like the arrow over the top. That's actually pretty cool. The street race car driver in the Lust Ring. Chuckle fucks. Nice. I like it. Hell yeah. Looks like he's made out of like some sort of like energy here. Like he's made out of like the flame from like the nitrous. So that's really cool. Good design here. And of course they all have seem to have the same racing suits, so they must be like, part of the same like crew. Got a different type of vehicle here even. That's awesome. Hell yeah. All right, so that was everything from FTB Animates. Make sure that you give them a follow. Looks like they also do voice acting, which is pretty awesome. They're trying to get into animation, so that's cool too. I love it. Let's go to our next one here. So we have John 117. John is awesome. He does a lot of like tons and tons of work. He's working on a game here, so that's pretty cool. He wrote another week, another 4 drawings I get to show off. Here are 4 of the 8 of the great colossi, 8 elemental colossi. Think of them like kaiju of overwhelming elemental power. The colossi are the originators of the 8 elements. Their origination helped shape Realmirius as a whole. Ooh, this is super cool. I really like this. It's like a giant like demon deer with like all sorts of like foliage and trees and roots coming off of it. How about the multiple eyes? Like you can definitely tell how big it is by like how small these like trees are. It'd be super cool if there was like say something coming up here in the background to give us like a sense of scale, or to have like maybe like a really small like character, like so it kind of looks like it's like looking up at this. That'd be super awesome. But yeah, I love this design. You can definitely tell that this is some sort of nature elemental. Ooh, this one looks like it could be like a Leviathan or something like that. I love how some of the characters, even though they don't have like a nose or a mouth per se, they still have like kind of like expressions with the way that the eyes are shaped. They do a really good job with that. I like the little, I like the circular patterns and the spots on it. Like some of them are filled in, and some of them are kind of just like rings, which is cool. And then you got like some crazy like almost flagella kind of things coming out the back of its beefy body there. I love the shape of the tail fin. That's nice and wide. That's really cool. Alrighty, so let's go on to our next one here. Ooh, this one's definitely a fire elemental here, no doubt about it. It's kind of like almost like a King Ghidorah, but if they were like, instead of lightning, they were fire. Really like this. This was super cool. I love the gray scale patterning, blah, 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 and the different spots here to break up the red. Of course, the fire looks great. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Ooh, this one's the lightning one here. King Ghidorah, the space monster, Monster Zero. I wish I could make the little noise, the little like turkey call noise it makes. Them like I love old school Godzilla movies. Like they're some of my yeah, it has the root space turkey noise. He is here to fuck up your day, that's for sure. Hide your sandwich. Protect the sandwich. But yeah, I really like this. I love how like they've got like the lightning coming out of like the tail here, like the tail itself like shoots lightning in like different directions and whatnot. And of course, you have the black, white, and gold coloring for the patterning. Looks really, really good. I love John John's work. I can't wait until they're gonna finish their game. It's gonna be super cool, and I'm gonna be like the first person to buy it. To buy it. Oh, you're welcome, Pensy. It's really important to, you know, to be happy with yourself and feel comfortable in your own skin, and everybody should support that. Like, you know, whatever you decide to do, I'm 100% with you. So you're very welcome. So the next one here, we have Ali again, which makes me super happy that they keep posting here. I absolutely love seeing their artwork. This character is super cute. I think we saw the line work possibly for this last week, and now they've actually colored it. It's really nice. Ooh, this is like a chocolate milk and a piece of cake. Holy crap! That makes me like have fat thoughts. Like I want like a milkshake and a piece of cake, or like a coffee and a piece of cake. Yeah, it's adorable. I love that they still include the like the rosiness to the skin, like you should with with a character with darker skin. You want to make sure that you still show that, of course, they're human beings that still have blood underneath. Um, that was probably a weird way to say that, but it means basically like a lot of artists when they draw dark skin is they forget to include any red in it, which is really important, and that's why it always looks like really like flat and you know doesn't look right. Ooh, and we got a princess here looking out over a balcony. Nice flow to the hair. You can definitely tell that the wind is going. That they're like looking off in the distance, having like big dreams possibly for like their kingdom. I know, it's so cute. I love it. This would be even cooler too if this was on like an airship or something like that. Like if we had like a zoomed out picture and it was like this like really like maybe the actual kingdom itself is on like a giant like airship like in the sky. Like that would be super super cool. But yeah, like backgrounds are hard enough. So like I'm not asking them to do anything crazy. Just just things that pop into my mind when I see some of this like artwork, the potential for like the storyline that maybe she's like the princess of like a floating sky kingdom. I would really, I would enjoy to watch that, like some like kind of Ghibli style kind of thing going on here. But yeah, these were super adorable. That's everything that we have from Allie here. Ooh, they also like baking. I wonder if one day they could, you know, send me some treats. I would love it. Want to try your baking? Oh, and they've got like a comic too. So it looks like it's. I don't know if the comic itself is called Omni, but yeah, it looks like they do memes and comics. So yeah, make sure that you support them, give them lots of love. Their characters are adorable, and I love that they're continuing to post on our art share. All right, we got to Jupiter. You still here with me? I love the I love the reference with the little the little sly face over here. They wrote, "Hello again. Hopefully, I'm able to make this week's stream since I'll be done with this semester by then. Some info for this round. The first two are actually my boyfriend's OCs. I drew for him. The last two is a new OC I'm working on, and yes, she has magical hair. Hell yeah. This is awesome. We got the super confident gym girl. We got some nice like anatomy work in the legs. Legs are always like super hard to draw, especially like with like the muscles and whatnot. So you did a really good job with that. You can definitely tell they do not skip arm or leg day. So yeah, this is awesome, and I absolutely love like this little like sly one down here. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Can't she trust me, please? Yep, yep. Yeah, I bet you she gives really nice hugs. So this is really good. You can definitely see they use the reference really well. Let's go to our next one here. Ooh, we got like a Vogue mock-up here. That's awesome. Vogue Korea. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be touched. They must be felt with the heart. Key looks from the new collections. Acha Yoon. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Yes, you totally meant hugs. I knew exactly what you were talking about, Fancy. As we were all thinking about hugs, right? But yeah, I love this. I love the hat. It looks like they're on like possibly like a fancy like Gucci rug or something like that in the background here. Havoc is very straightforward and honest with her feelings. There's no guessing. I love the little like look to her. Love the pose. Looks great. Oh, this is adorable. This is the last the OC that they're working on here. This is so cute. I absolutely love the hair. It's kind of like if you took like Bulma's old school Dragon Ball hair and made it like giant and fluffy. And she's just adorable in general. I mean, I love the glasses. I love the little splash of pink here to also keep the interest up here at the top. Yeah, it's really good. Professor Wright. And she's smart. Oh yeah, look at that. This is amazing down here. This is like somebody like, talking or joking around or sleeping in her class and she's about to throw the chalk at like hyperspeed like into the wall with like a giant like make the wall like crumble or something. Creation of the gods. Fate, time, death, creation, assignment, read chapter, blah 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 of your textbook, exam next week, and we have some storytelling in this, which I really like. So you can see that she exists in a world where there's like multiple gods, and they have different they have different roles that they play in the world. Yeah, yeah, 100%. I'm not completely biased with that too. You know, Havoc's got some big beautiful hair, and I love it. So I'm not totally biased as far as girls with giant hair. It's always trying to eat me. It's trying to assimilate me. But yeah, all of this was super awesome. I'm super glad that they are still posting in our little art share. I want to see more. I would definitely want to see the development of this character here. Um, I want to see what you do with it, where that goes. You have a beautiful signature, by the way. My signature is total trash in comparison to yours. So anyway, make sure you give Jupiter a lot of love and encouragement. They got picked for the raffle win for this time, so I'm going to be doing their character on Tuesday, so keep an eye out for that. All right, looks like maybe we got two more here. Oh yeah, yeah, I really like that character in particular. All right, well, looks like we got somebody brand new here, so let's go ahead and give them a follow. Here's my OCs from Zera Versa Academy, a magic school. They're in a friend group. Aw, Jeremy Greenglade. Nice. It looks like he has either some sort of like nature magic or possibly he works like maybe with like bugs, either bugs or plants, I would have to guess from the design. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, been drinking green tea in the middle of this. They've got like almost like the kind of like Celtic knots on the design here a little bit, which looks really cool. Looks like their magic is also green. I really enjoy that. That's awesome. Yeah, they did a really good job. They have like a solid, like, color composition here. And then, of course, you've got the gold on their wand, so it, like, stands out. I love this. Got, like, the ooh shines in the eyes, makes them nice and cute. Ooh, you got a commission from. They just got a commission from me, and they have a lot of fun OCs. Oh shit, I'll have to check that out. Oh, this is cool. She's a mimic. That's awesome. I've never seen like an actual like character itself that's a mimic. Oh my god. I get so mad at mimics in video games. Like now that I'm older and experienced, I'm like, I don't know about this chess. Something sus about this. However, if I came across this mimic and she popped out and was like, "Hey," I'll be like, "Okay, we can be friends. It's cool." What those tentacles do, though. I love all the different eyes here. Makes her like super cute. The teeth going in the different direction is also really cool over top of the head here. Looks like they've got. It almost looks like their wand is like a maraca or something here. Yeah, and then she eats me.
Yeah, I got the purple one.
She disarms me because she's so like cute and friendly. She's like, "Oh, why don't you check out and see what else I got in this box here?" I'm like, "Don't mind if I do." And then chomp.
These two kind of match, though.
Oh, looks like their name is Simiol. I hope I'm saying that right.
I don't think they're. I don't think they're.
But yeah, this is adorable. I love this. I would say she's friendly though because she's part of this friend group and they go to school, so they probably have a strict no eating your classmates policy at the school. I would imagine. Ooh, we got a Dullahan. Nice. That's awesome. Dullahan named Aurora here. I love the blue flames, which are kind of like like a divine fire, kind of like color scheme here. It's like they might even have like some mirrors, and they've got some. It kind of looks like they've got some like seals on them, like magic seals. Maybe they're like super powerful and they have to like suppress their magic. And they got their grimoire down here. This is awesome. Let's go to our next one here. We have Treble. Aw, they're super cute. I never draw like cyclopeal characters. Maybe one of these days I need to do that. Might be cute. Looks like they have fire magic, like there's some sort of like. And then they've got like this little thing down here. It kind of reminds me of like biblically accurate angels. How they're basically just like essentially like a machine with like eyes, like different rings. It's kind of what it reminds me of down there. This is super cool. I love all the different characters. They're all extremely creative. So yeah, I'm glad that they joined our little art share. I hope that we can see some more OCs from them, and hopefully they'll post their OCs in the raffle, and maybe they'll get picked. All right, so we have another new submission here. We have, hold on, they said something else on the actual post here. Most of my OCs are one shot. This will probably be one of them. So this is Ne Art Mechanomimi Dragon. I'm probably completely saying that wrong. I wanted to blend the idea of Kemonomimi and sci-fi armors. The pose was a bit rough and it took a lot of effort. Overall, I like it. Hey, I like it too. It looks like they're doing like the Mega Man like wall slide from like Mega Man X. They've got like this cool little, not necessarily a trident because it only has two. It's a bident. They've got like a cool like tail going on here. Hell yeah, this looks awesome. These could like potentially glow up here. Like if this was all like, black and white and then this was like a vibrant like green with a glow on it would really like make it stand out. But yeah, and they also have some perspective going on here. We can definitely tell that this building is closer, and of course the foreground, and then we have the midground, we have the background as well. So they did a great job with that. Like mecha and like armor stuff is really difficult to do, especially like when you put it in a pose, like because you can design it and come up with the idea, but then when you go to pose it, you're like, shit. Now I got to think about this in 3D. Like now I got to think about this with force shortening and perspective. So it's really hard. So I'm really proud of them for putting in a ton of effort and giving it their best shot. And that was the last submission. Hold on, let me go back and just make sure. Yep, that was the last submission for the day. Make sure that you interact with Monochrome Dream here. Make sure that you give them lots of love and support them on their art journey. Yeah, I'm really excited. We had a lot of like super awesome work this week. I do apologize again for, this being on a Sunday and, all the I know you guys like, when you're waiting for me to go online and then you don't hear from me, it's probably frustrating. I don't know what happened, but my alarm got turned off and, my cat actually woke me up. And then it was like the Windows update. It was like, hey, fuck you. You're not going to be able to do shit today. Blah. And it just messed everything up. So, really frustrating. But you guys being here with me today, having a good time, really makes up for it here. Um, Despite all the issues yesterday, I actually was able to. You were cleaning and cooking, so as soon as you went live, nice, nice. Hell yeah. I did get a chance to at least work a bunch on. Pensy is getting a commission from me. Uh, do you mind if I show it real quick, Pensy? I also meant to show you how far I got on it as well to see if you like it. I like to kind of like keep up with clients when I'm doing commissions to make sure that I'm going in a direction that they like, and I don't get too far into it and then they hate the stuff that I've done to it. So, all right, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna put up the be right back screen real quick, and then I will bring that up. Come on, clip. Need you to load. And you can do it, computer. All right, so this is as far as I've gotten so far. I haven't gotten a chance to give her any pants yet, so don't mind this like area down here. Uh, Not 100% married to the cool color scheme yet, so I've kept the layers separate. But yeah, this is what I have so far. I was gonna give her like a cool I was gonna give her like a cool like little um, jacket with like some fur and some spikes and like uh, Pensy's favorite bands like on it, and then she's gonna have a baseball bat going back here. Hell yeah, nice. Well, I'm glad you like it so far. Yeah, it's it took me so many tries to get like the like anatomy going. I think the head might be a little bit too big, so I might have to adjust that for the final, like bring it in just a little bit. Um, I'm gonna make like the eyes glow, and I was gonna make like the inside of the hair glow as well. Yeah, yeah, she's supposed to be like like a like an alt punk like rock girl version of Pensie's OC here. So, well, I'm glad you like it so far. I just wanted to make sure that you were cool with what I was doing before I get too far into it and have to like restart. So, oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you like it. That makes me happy. All right, let's go ahead and go back.